28-20. And you see the cheerleaders taking a break here at halftime. Dick, what do you look for in the second half? You've been on both sides of this. A tight game at halftime. What do they get told in the locker room?
Well, I'm going to tell you, Coach Ron Smith will tell his team, good job in the last 2 minutes of the first half. You got back within 10. Anytime you're within 10 and you have some momentum, you got to feel good about it. It could have been a rout at one point, but Riverside has hung close, and they got to feel pretty good about their chances as they begin quarter number 3, because they're going to put Tarvin Dukes back out on the court.
Once again, now you just saw our officials.
Again, they're Kenny Austin, Brian Kovac, Benny Crawford, and you see Coach Smith talking to his charges as we begin the third quarter.
There's Coach Gary Barnes of the War Eagles. War Eagles once again in mostly white uniforms with the maroon trim and the maroon numbers. Riverside in that deep blue with the white trim and the white numbers. And the Eagles will have it. Brandon Taylor to start the second half. It's off to Shea. And Tarvin Dukes is back in, and Shea is going to fumble it out of bounds. A turnover for the Riverside Military Academy Eagles.
That's the 9th of the game compared to 4 for Chestatee, and that's been a little bit of a factor too.
Well, in an 8-point game, it can be. Absolutely. Jordan DeGraff with it. DeGraff looks for some help and gets it from Bennett. Shooting with it. Nice dish to Bennett. Tuning the assist, and Bennett the bucket. Lucas has got 6. Tuning the quarterback, you may remember, Dick, from the War Eagle football team. He's quarterback the basketball team a little bit. Nice drive. Move to the basket. Little dipsy-do there by number 5 for the Riverside Military Academy Eagles, Adrian Humphrey. He's got 9 points. He's their leading scorer. Passmore in the lane.
Oh, that's a soft touch there.
He's got 15 points, Dick. 32-22. It's back to a 10-point lead. It was 8 at the half. Taylor directing traffic. Off to Shea, back to Taylor. Taylor tries to whip it inside. Throws it right to Tuning, who throws it right back to Humphrey. Humphrey pulls up, 15-footer is good. Adrian Humphrey's got a nice touch on the ball. He's in double figures. He's got 11 points. Tuning. Off to Cole Morgan. Elbow jumper is good. Now both these teams heating up a little bit, Dick. That's his first bucket since the first quarter. He's got 7. Taylor directing traffic. Still a 10-point game. Blocked by Morgan. Well, that was a good block by Morgan. And Lucas Bennett comes away with it. Tuning to Passmore. DeGraff for 3. Nope. Rebounded by Taylor. Taylor's got knack of being around the ball, even for a little guy, doesn't he, Dick?
Well, he's got good basketball intelligence.
Into Shea. Had his pocket picked by Bennett. Bennett, before he can make the pass, walks. That's a turnover. 5:46 here in the third, 34-24. Chestatee on top, playing at the War Eagles home here.
A little sloppy beginning the third quarter. 5 turnovers between the two teams here in the first 2.5 minutes.
Bounce pass into Dukes. Dukes can't get it to fall. And Bennett, once again, claims it. Lucas has got 6 points and a bunch of rebounds. Passmore from NBA 3. Nope. Bennett gets another rebound. Off to Morgan, back to Passmore. Passmore in the lane. Somebody's going to get him with the body. It's a 2-shot foul, too. Amari Archibald is going to pick up his first, and the first for either team here. Keelan Passmore is 0 for 1 from the stripe. I bet you normally he's a pretty good free throw shooter. That was nothing but net. He's got 16, so he's 1 out of 2 in free throws and 16 points, leading all scorers. Chestatee trying to win 2 in a row, right? Dick misses that one. Tapped out. Morgan can't run it down. They beat Stevens County last night on the road.
Well, this would be the beginning of a streak.
Could be. Tarvin Dukes to inbound.
Lead back to 11 for Chestatee.
Taylor on the runner. Nope, had it go over the basket. Tap, 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 and Tuning comes away with it. Bennett's got it. On the right side, Keelan pass. Cole Morgan, Jordan DeGraff, Scott Tuning. Tuning in the paint. Last minute ditch to Bennett. Bennett back to Tuning. DeGraff. Cole Morgan has it packed by Tarvin Dukes. Dukes got it, and he's going to try to take it all the way. Can't. Short arms it, gets his own rebound. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Passmore. Keelan puts up the runner. Banks it off. Nope, won't fall. Rebounded by Riverside's Adrian Humphrey. Humphrey takes it to the hole. Nope, won't go. Dukes. Now that time Tarvin claims it and sticks it back in. His first points since the first quarter when he sat down with 3 fouls. Did not play at all the second period. DeGraff between the circles. Tuning. Cole Morgan, DeGraff. Tuning. Tuning takes it to the paint.
Nice.
It was a nice move, wasn't it?
Nice move. Went to his left, used the left hand.
His first 2 of the game. 37-26. Lead is 11. Taylor. And Humphrey back to Taylor. Humphrey's open for 3 and will take it. Nope. Rebounded by Jordan DeGraff to Passmore. Passmore. Boy, he had some acceleration to the basket. Rebounded stick back by Bennett was no good, and rebounded now by Riverside. Humphrey walked. Yeah, they didn't get the call though. I saw it, but nobody else did. Humphrey's got 13, Dick.
Nice outside shot there.
Shot by Morgan is no good. Dukes tried to get it. Bennett claims it instead to Passmore. Loses it. Saved by Morgan. Tuning now looks at Gary Barnes, gets to play. 37-28. Cole Morgan. Tuning with it. Substitution. Was that a 3-second call? Bryce Beck and Kelly Arthur.
Must have been, Gary.
Bryce Beck and Kelly Arthur check back in for the War Eagles. Humphrey just shuffled it right back to Taylor. He'll let Brandon bring it up as the point guard. The junior got 6, but he hasn't scored this half. Humphrey to Dukes to Taylor. Shea Arthur. Austin Shea, I should say.
There's a kick by Passmore.
Brandon Taylor. Austin Shea. Shea to Dukes. Dukes pulls up. Little 12-footer is good by Tarvin. He's got 8.
And suddenly the lead cut to 7.
Yep, and it was 11 just a few moments ago. Kelly Arthur to Tuning, back to Arthur. Arthur has it blocked by Omari Archibald, and it ricochets.
Went off the head of Kelly Arthur.
Yep, that was a nice pack by Omari Archibald. And now Taylor wants to run with it. Weaves around his own man. Off to Shea. Sit back, Taylor. Taylor pulls up, no good. Archibald there for the rebound. Back, Austin Shea. Shea to Taylor. Taylor to Humphrey. Taylor, pull away, straight away 3. Nope. Archibald blocked. That time by Cole Morgan. That was a nice block by Morgan. Tuning's got it now. Scott on the dribble. A 7-point game as we head towards the 1-minute mark here in the third. Kelly Arthur, Keelan Passmore. Passmore has scored this period, but not much. Tuning. Whips it over. Arthur's open. 15-footer. Rims out. No good. Rebounded by Humphrey. Humphrey dishes to Archibald. And it skips off of Passmore. So it'll still be Riverside basketball. Now they'll help Tuning up at midcourt. Nice gesture of sportsmanship there between Tarvin Dukes and Brandon Taylor. Bennett will come back in along with DeGraff. Adrian Humphrey to inbounds to Dukes. Nice play.
Caught him napping there a little bit.
Do you give him the assist on that, Dick?
I will, yeah.
Dukes
I would
has got
think so,
10, yeah. And the foul.
Direct pass leading to a basket. Yeah.
Foul is on Arthur. His second. Dukes, nothing but net. The big man's got a nice touch. He's got 11 too. And now it's a 4-point game. Very competitive. We thought it would be. Bryce Beck on the dribble. Fumbles. Taylor picks it up. Dishes to Humphrey. Scramble for the ball. Riverside comes out of the scrum with it. And it was Dukes who came out, and he's going to go back to the free throw line. So the big guy will have another shot at 2 free ones. I think they're going to call that on Beck. That's his third. And the teams, as Tarvin Dukes misses the first one, that's the team's second of this half. Cole Morgan and Scott Tuning now will take their places along the lane. Tarvin Dukes missed them both. Rebounded by Bennett. Bennett must be getting close to double digits.
Bennett has 11 rebounds.
And matches the number he wears on his jersey. He's also got 6 points to go with that. Passmore uses a screen by Bennett. Fumbles, recovers, and stolen by Tarvin Dukes. Dukes lays it up and in, and he's fouled by Passmore. Dukes has got 12. I think that's Passmore's first foul. Tarvin Dukes is now 1 out of 3 from the stripe. He hit that one just a minute ago, then missed 2 straight. Rims out. Rebounded by Morgan. And he puts up a huge shot at the buzzer. And Dukes went up for it. He touched it, but they wanted goaltending, but they're not going to get it. 37-35. Dick, it has really tightened up.
Well, Riverside outscored Chestatee 15-8 in that quarter, or 15-9. So they made it right back in position to where we could have 4 overtimes.
Well, we'll see. We're back with the 4th period in just a moment. The Hall County Sports Game of the Week.
Open hearts, open minds, open doors. Let's consider that church is a menu of adventure. Let's consider that open is a verb instead of a noun, a word of action. What if church was less about Sunday and more about the other days of the week? Opening hearts, opening minds, opening doors. What if church wasn't just a place we go, but something we do?
I want to be part of a church where everybody feels that they have a role to play and a place to be and are welcomed, that there's something for everyone.
What if church wasn't just a building, but doors opening up a different experience that whoever knocks might find a journey to call their own?
We have people that come in t-shirts and blue jeans and flip-flops, and we do have our older generation that comes in ties and suits, and we want everybody to feel comfortable.
You know God is there because of the people that are there, and you want to enjoy that same feeling of fullness and freedom.
Let's rethink church. Then Sunday could be a day of reflection on all that we had accomplished Monday through Saturday. Then together, we can open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
My name is Lloyd Smee.
I'm Renee Barnett.
My name's Alan Cudd.
My name's Don Cooper.
My name is Mike Stewart, and I attend McKever Road United Methodist Church, the church on the hill here in Oakwood, Georgia. We'd love for you to come join us.
This message has been brought to you by the people of the McKever Road United Methodist Church. Gary Cole, pastor.
The new spicy chicken sandwich, now at Chick-fil-A.
Eat more chicken at your Chick-fil-A, located at the corner of Pearl Nicks Parkway and Shalford Road.
Coach Gary Barnes in the huddle there will remind you these games are also brought to you by J. Geyer Advertising in the Trophy Case, official supplier of clothing for Hall County Sports TV, with a full line of spirit gear for your high school at the corner of Pearl Nicks Parkway and the Dawsonville Highway, and by Dr. Brad Dixon, experts in sedation dentistry, and of course by North Georgia Video Productions and Hall County Sports TV. We're happy to be here. 37-35, a two-point game starting the fourth period. I would say the fourth and final period, but we know better than that, don't we? After 4 overtimes in the JV game, won by Chestatee by 4, finally at the end of 4 overtimes. Keelan Passmore passes to Tuning. Tuning in the lane. Nope, won't not go. Cole Morgan with a stick back.
Big rebound by Cole Morgan, his 4th of the game, 2nd of the half.
He's got 9 points to go with those rebounds, too. 39-35 to Shea. Shea will pull up for 3. Nope. Archibald had it briefly. Morgan got it into Bennett. So give Cole Morgan another rebound. Tuning. Morgan. McGrath. Tuning. Lots of movement out of Chestatee. Morgan will take it to the side of the lane, and he's going to be fouled as he puts up the shot. Archibald is going to pick up his 2nd foul of this half and 2nd of the game. 2 also on Riverside for this half. He's got both of them. At the free throw line, Cole Morgan is good. He is now in double figures, Dick. He's got 10.
And he's put that lead back up to 5. Even more importantly.
Got it. He's got 11. Taylor with the ball for the Riverside Military Eagles. Smith directing traffic there from the sidelines. Coach Ron Smith. And the shot from the corner is no good by Humphrey. Rebounded by Shea. Touched.
Said it went
last,
off.
Yeah.
Chestatee.
Touched last by the War Eagles. So the inbounds will be Humphrey. Tarvin Dukes, who played with 3 fouls, gets the inbound, sticks it up and in. Tarvin Dukes has got 14 points. Dick, he's not picked up any fouls this half.
That's right. That's a big point there too, Gary.
Tuning, drives, shoots and scores with the underhand. That's only his 4th point, but it comes at a pretty tight time. Lead is 6 now for Chestatee.
Well, they sort of dared him to take it, and he did.
Austin Shea with the ball now. Shea to Taylor. Taylor on the dribble, back to Shea. Shea flips it over to Humphrey. Humphrey tried to use a screen by Dukes, but couldn't get around anybody. Shea to Taylor. Taylor into Dukes. Dukes shoots and scores. He's got 16 points. 39-43. He's cut it to 4. Tarvin Dukes is trying to take over this second half, Dick. He's got 12 points here this half. Cole Morgan from the left elbow. Nope, won't go. Dukes, no, that was Omari Archibald. Archibald with a rebound.
He's got 6 rebounds. He's been effective on the boards as well. We're going to have a timeout called by Riverside.
43-39. Chestatee still leads it by 4. We're back in a moment. The Hall County Sports Game of the Week. Hey, it may be wintertime, but you still need to take care of the home place, and Precision Pressure Wash and Painting Services is just the company to do it. While pressure washing is their specialty, Precision Pressure Washing and Painting Services also offers many other great home improvement services that will benefit you. They live up to their name and complete each of these tasks with precision the first time around. These services include deck repairs, deck staining, water sealing, floor coatings with concrete staining and epoxy applications, gutter cleaning, window washing, siding repair, window replacement and removal, door repair, sheetrock installation and repair. In fact, no job is too small for them to handle. They've served the residents of Hall County and surrounding areas since 1992. That's Precision Pressure Washing and Painting Services. For questions, a free estimate, or to request a service, please phone 770-536-3824 or 678-316-4554.
I'm attorney Ken Parker. If you're seriously in debt and considering filing bankruptcy, call me today at 404-378-0600 to talk about your legal rights. If you've been injured in a car, truck, or work-related accident, you may be entitled to a cash settlement. Call me at 404-378-0600 to discuss protecting your cash settlement. 404-378-0600. Debt relief, settlement protection.
Thank once again our sponsors, Precision Pressure Wash and Painting, Chick-fil-A, Office Pros, Dave's Goodie Bar, The Car Store, McEver Road, United Methodist Church, Metal Roofing Sales, Mountain View Auto Repair, Conditioned Air Systems, The Lion's Den, Georgia Trophy, Rucksack Military Surplus, Jagar Advertising and the Trophy Case, North Georgia Video Productions and Hall County Sports TV, and Dr. Brad Dixon. We thank all of these people for helping bring you high school athletics as well as college athletics. As I said, Dick, we did a Bernal game. We're supposed to do East Hall and Gainesville's boys for next week's game of the week, and then we'll do another Bernal game. You know, our old friend over
Spread the love, as they say.
That's right. Our old friend over at Bernal, Gary Bays, probably got his most talented team, but they're awfully young. And his son, Corey, with an outstanding job this year with the Johnson girls. Inbounds comes into Tarvin Dukes, to Taylor, to Shea, to Humphrey. Humphrey baseline, pulls it back out. Bounces it to Kim. Kim back in the ball game. Tarvin Dukes, pass, but he travels.
I think they're going to get a blocking foul.
They're going to get
they're going to call a charge
foul on Tarvin Dukes.
Now, you mentioned he hadn't picked up a foul, but that's his fourth now.
Right.
Ron Smith's got to make a decision. Do you take him out and put him back in the last 2 or 3 minutes, or do you?
I think we leave him in right now at this point. We've seen what happens with him out of the game. But that's part of the game, Dick. You know, you played this game in high school and college. Tuning with the ball now for the War Eagles. Flips it over and just throws it away. Turnover. I think you leave Tarvin in now. I don't really think you can afford to take him out.
Well, that's what Coach Smith is doing, leaving him in the game.
Taylor with the ball to Tarvin Dukes. Nope.
And did he just foul out? He did.
Went over the back.
Well, now you wonder, maybe I should have taken him out.
Yeah.
But you don't know. You never know. He's just playing aggressive, going after the board. But that's a big blow for Riverside because he has had one great game when he's been able to be in there, Gary.
Yep. What did he finish with rebounds?
Finished with 9. Well, that would be 10. He got that rebound, so he finished with a double-double, 16 points and 10. But he only played.
They're going to foul Keelan Passmore on a 3.
Duke's only played a little over 2 quarters in this game. He played almost 2.5 quarters. Ended up with 16 points.
Austin Shea picks up his first foul. Keelan Passmore has not scored here in the 4th period. And he's only 1 out of 3 from the line. Yeah, that looked pretty good, didn't it? He's got 17 points. He leads all scores now. He just retook the lead from Tarvin Dukes. They had been tied at that point. By the way, this game has only been tied once, and that was way back at 5. Passmore hit them both. Wait a minute, that's right. One more, right? Fouled on a 3. He's got another one coming. These are huge free throws here in this game this tight.
Well, you can say that free throws are going to win or lose the game for you when you get a close game in the final few minutes. You got to hit them, and Passmore is doing just that.
3 for 3 on that pass. He's got 19 points. Here comes Taylor. Taylor to the 2. Kim puts it up and in. Nice pass from Taylor. And John Kim, 6'3" guard from Korea, picks up his first deuce of the game. Passmore. Back to within 5 are the Riverside Eagles. Passmore flips it out of bounds. That was a little too fur a grasp, as they say, for Jordan DeGraff. Taylor comes up with it. And a little screen from Kim there. Flips it out to Humphrey. Humphrey to Shea. They're kind of packing back into that zone again, aren't they, Dick? Daring them to shoot from the outside.
And there's the shot.
There's the shot from the outside, and it's an air ball. And heads up play by Adrian Humphrey. Threw it in and ricocheted off of Bennett.
Bennett is fussing at himself because he knew it was coming, but there wasn't much he could do. It was a perfect play off his legs.
Not a thing he could do. They get it back in. Taylor to Humphrey. Humphrey to Shea. Looking for a good shot. And now Bennett gets a steal, so he makes up for that, Dick.
Yeah, a little bit of a turnaround there for him.
Keelan Passmore just wove his way through as the sea parted. And he's got 21. 48-41.
That's what he had last time these two teams played.
Archibald fumbles. Passmore steals it. So Keelan is doing it on both ends of the floor. And there's Jordan DeGraff for 3. Rims out. Archibald claims the rebound. To Taylor. 48-41. Shea couldn't find anybody to pass to. Took the shot. Kim got the offensive board and the stick back. John Kim has got 4 points. And it's still just a 5-point game.
That was a big basket by Kim. Big rebound.
Shea is going to get a foul. And he fouled Keelan Passmore, who just hit 3 in a row.
But that's not a shooting foul. They're not in the bonus yet. So.
No. Well, that's
One
true.
to go.
One to
6
go.
fouls.
6 fouls, yeah. Tuning. Flips it over to Passmore. DeGraff. Cole Morgan to Passmore. Time getting to be a little bit of a factor now in this one. Under 2 minutes to play. Passmore again waves his way to the basket. I'll tell you what, Dick. For a sophomore, he's got some skills, doesn't he?
He does.
I mean, he sees the lane to the basket so well and then elevates.
Well, he's very fluid in his motions, doesn't waste motions.
Humphrey from 15 feet knocks it down.
And that's a big basket by Humphrey.
He's got 15. Timeout, Riverside, 94 seconds in the 4th. Still only a 5-point game. We'll go with them. We're back in a moment. The Hall County Sports TV Game of the Week.
This broadcast is made possible in part by The Lion's Den in the Goodwill Shopping Center in Oakwood, Hall County's family hair care professionals. Make an appointment or just drop by. Walk-ins are always welcome at The Lion's Den. Conditioned air systems. We keep you warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Whenever you need us. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And by North Georgia Video Productions and Hall County Sports Television. From weddings to dance recitals to football, basketball, wrestling, and more, we are your source for quality video production and local athletics on television.
In the red corner, the little guy holding prices down for all of Hall County, Dave's Goody Barn. And in the blue corner, the heavyweight full price leader eating your lunch daily, the Big Box Store.
Well, Mike, what do we know about the contender?
Dan, if you're tired of paying high prices, go on down and visit the good folks at Dave's Goody Barn. The buyers for the store travel the globe searching for the greatest deals so the savings can be passed along to you. They purchase from insurance companies due to fires, floods, and other natural disasters. Most of this merchandise is in near perfect condition. Now, back to the fight. Let's get ready to rumble!
Holy cow, Mike! Dave just KO'd the Big Box Store in the first round.
Well, like I said, Dan, if you're tired of paying high prices, hurry on down to Dave's Goody Barn or visit their website at davesgoodybarn.com, because what's there today may be gone tomorrow. Coach Gary Barnes there. Dick, what's he telling them?
Well, he's telling them, if I would guess, he's saying make sure of your shots. Don't take threes now, and that's not what we're wanting to do. We're wanting to make sure that we get a good shot and draw the foul, get to the free throw line, win this game at the line. We've got a 5-point lead. We don't have to shoot the ball.
That's right. No shot clock in high school. Now you're on the other side. You're down by 5. What's Ron Smith telling his troops?
Well, you play aggressive in non-shooting situations, and you try to put I haven't kept up with the free throw situation, but you look and you see who might be the person most likely to miss a free throw and get them to the line.
It's kind of a mixed bag so far as that is concerned. DeGraff gets it into Lucas Bennett. DeGraff back to Tuning. Got a little bit of a screen there and got it into Lucas Bennett in the paint with a little hook shot. Rims out, no good. Tapped out by Kim, who touched it last.
They're going to say Bennett.
1:16 to play here in the fourth. 50-45. They conserve the time, roll it in. Clock doesn't start till somebody touches it. That's Taylor with it. To Shea. Shea to Taylor. Taylor shoots it from the right elbow. Good. Brandon Taylor, that's his first points since the second quarter. He's got 8. It's a 3-point game. Tuning to DeGraff, to Bennett. Now they're going to make him come foul him, Dick. To Cole Morgan. Got a full timeout. We'll go with them. 47 ticks on the clock in the fourth. It's a 3-point lead for Chestatee. Still anybody's ball game here on the Hall County Sports TV Game of the Week.
Riverside Military Academy, a premier college preparatory school for boys in grades 7 through 12, is now accepting qualified day students. Call today to see how Riverside helps young men succeed in academics, athletics, and leadership development.
Mountain View Auto Repair is your local full-service auto repair shop. Trusted with your vehicles for over 20 years, our experience will ensure that your vehicle will stay well-maintained year-round.
Mountain View Auto Repair is the place to bring your vehicle. They'll always treat you right. The service is good and the prices are very reasonable.
You can trust our experts in everything from transmissions to brakes to engine repairs and oil changes.
My wife and I bring our cars to Mountain View Auto Repair because they're honest, they do good work, and their prices are reasonable.
So visit owner Danny Hammock and his staff of professionals at 3365 Mountain View Road in Gainesville, or give them a call at 770-535-7278. That's Mountain View Auto Repair for your complete auto service.
There you go, Dick, the young sophomore, Keelan Passport, number 12 for the Chestatee War Eagles.
Had a fine game so far.
23 points.
Had 21 against them last time. So you can say he averages 22 points a game when he plays Riverside.
Got a steal or two, probably got a rebound or two. And they foul him.
It's one of those calls where you're assuming they want to foul him and go ahead and oblige him because that was just a little bit of a bump.
Yep.
But it is going to put Passmore to the line.
He is
and that's probably not who you want to put there.
He's 4 out of 6 from the stripe. He had some problems early on, but he's hit 4 out of his last 5, 5 out of his last 6. He's got 24 points. 51-47, the lead is 4 as Bennett comes out and Bryce Beck comes back in. Hit them both. He's got 25. Now Riverside's got to shoot and shoot in a hurry. And driving, shooting, and scoring is Adrian Humphrey. He's got 17. He's played a fine game, fine all-around game. He's got about 5 or 6 rebounds too, doesn't he, Dick?
That's right, he's got 5.
Passmore comes up with it to Tuning. Well, let's see who they're going to call the foul on. They were trying to foul Tuning.
And that's who they got. They're going to put him to the line. What's he done at the line so far?
Tuning has not been to the line.
Well, that's who you want to put at the line, somebody who hasn't been to the line.
Bryce Beck.
That is, if you're Riverside, that's who you want to put at the line.
Brandon Taylor picks up that foul. That's just his second, but we're in the sort of so what with only 21.2. Tuning very coolly knocks this one down.
Clutch free throw by Tuning. And you hadn't been there all game. You don't have quite the feel for it. You like to get one early just so you feel your stroke and then walk in that kind of situation.
Right.
Tuning with a good job.
All right, Dick, we're going to keep it here. That's a short timeout that Gary Barnes just called. 21.2 seconds left. It's a 4-point game. If Tuning hits this one, you're feeling pretty good if you're Chestatee about winning your second in a row here. As we said, their last game out, they beat Stevens County on the road.
You wanna make Riverside take as much time as you can before they get off a good shot, and consider they probably will score. And then you got to depending on what they got there. If they got the 3-point shot that goes in or a 2-point, then that changes things. So right now, you just want to try to take as much time as you can, making them run some clock before they get a good shot. And that's regardless of whether he hits his free throw or not. But that was the first one was the big one for him, Gary.
This one pops out, rebounded by Kim. Got it to Shea, to Taylor, to Shea. They're running off too much time. Humphrey launches one from 3-point land. No good. Rebound, Riverside. Shot is put up, no good by Geronte McGordon, who has seen limited action today, and got a whistle and a foul with 3.1 seconds.
And that ought to do it. As that, whether or not he hits him or not, that ought to do it.
And guess who they foul? Keelan Passmore, who's already got 25 points.
So, with 3.1, it looks pretty good for Chestatee with the leading scorer at the line, Gary. And this would be their 4th win of the year and their 2nd of the weekend.
25-26. That barely even rippled the chords there. He's feeling the stroke now. Sophomore guard, 6'1". Number 12, Keelan Passmore. He will be our player of the game.
And as Skip Carey used to say, this one is history.
55-49. And Taylor will just jack one at the buzzer, and that'll do her. 55-49, but it was a good ball game, Dick.
And again, I'm going to point to that key of the type of ball game that Tarvin Dukes had in 2.5 quarters that he played. He had 16 points and 9 rebounds and did not play played about 60% of that game. So, that's part of the game. You get players in foul trouble, and if that doesn't happen, it might be a different contest.
Well, Dick is going to be down on the floor to talk to victorious Coach Gary Barnes, as well as our player of the game, Keelan Passmore. Your final, once again, it's Chestatee 55, Riverside 49, your Hall County Sports TV Game of the Week.
This broadcast is made possible in part by Metal Roofing Sales. If you're tired of replacing those old-fashioned shingles, check out Metal Roofing in Dawsonville. Let them be your metal roofing specialists. By the offices of Dr. Brad Dixon, next to Lanier Park Hospital. experts in sedation dentistry. By Rucksack Military Surplus. Drop by and enjoy their selection of police and military supplies, boots, clothing, uniforms, flags, collectible pins, and more. Just off Brownsbridge Road in Gainesville, next to Ryan's Restaurant. By Georgia Trophy, official supplier of our Player of the Game plaques as well as Hall County Sports Television's seasonal and yearly awards. By McEver Road United Methodist Church, the church on the hill in Oakwood, wishing all of our athletes the best in 2011. McEver Road United Methodist Church, dedicated to changing our community and the world through the gospel of Jesus Christ. And by North Georgia Video Productions and Hall County Sports Television. From weddings to dance recitals to football, basketball, wrestling, and more, we are your source for quality video production and local athletics on television.
Riverside Military Academy, a premier college preparatory school for boys in grades 7 through 12, is now accepting qualified day students. Call today to see how Riverside helps young men succeed in academics, athletics, and leadership development.
Smith's Cleaning of South Hall has many services to offer businesses throughout Hall County and the surrounding areas. No matter how small or how large your projects are, we can help. Smith's Cleaning of South Hall has 2 large industrial riding scrubbers that are available to clean manufacturing and/or warehouse floors. Call Smith's Cleaning of South Hall at 770-531-1533 for a free estimate.
There are moments in life that you wish would last forever. Dreams that really do come true. Treasures worth protecting. And a future to prepare for. Turner Wood & Smith is with you every step of the way. Established in the Gainesville area in 1905. Turner Wood & Smith has become Northeast Georgia's largest independent insurance agency by offering professional service at competitive prices. Turner Wood & Smith, insuring your future since 1905.
55-49, the final. Chestatee over the Riverside Military Academy, a 6-point win for the War Eagles. And our player of the game with 27 points, couple of rebounds, couple of steals, Keelan Passmore. And just a few moments ago, my buddy Dick Horde here had a chance to talk with Keelan and the victorious coach of the War Eagles, Gary Barnes.
Chestatee victorious, and Coach Gary Barnes, we will say it has been a good weekend for you.
Definitely. We played well both games, played hard. We shot the ball well. It really improved our free throw shooting as late. I think it had a little bit to do with getting 2 W's. Kids are not quitting, and we're trying to be playing our best at the right time, and I think we're achieving that.
Well, you didn't get a pie in the face there anyway when somebody came by, and that's a good thing. Instrumental in this win is our player of the game, and that's Keelan Passmore. And somebody might say you don't need to pass more at all, just shoot more, because you had a great game. You had 27 points on the night, and that included 8 out of 10 from the free throw line late in clutch situations. Congratulations, and tell us about what it was like in this game for you. You had the hot hand.
Well, I just came out and being aggressive, and luckily I made some shots in the beginning, and my team helped a lot. We came out flat in the second half, but we were able to pull it out in the end. It was good.
Hitting the shots early for you, what's that do? Does that help you confidence-wise?
Yes, it just builds my confidence, and then I try to keep it going throughout the game.
27, is that the high for the year?
I'm not sure.
Well, you don't keep up with your points. That's a good thing out on the court. The coach will tell you all about that, because we all know it's more than just shooting, but it's nice to have somebody, coach, that can score, right?
Yeah, and he's really had a great offseason, great summer, and just to be a sophomore, putting up the kind of numbers he's putting up, he's definitely going to be our leader in the next couple of years, and he's got his best basketball still ahead of him.
A nice game, and your talent's evident to those of us that have watched the game for a long time. He is our Georgia and North Georgia Video Productions player of the game. And again, that's Keelan Passmore. We thank you guys, and congratulations to you.
Thank you.
A good game, too, from Cole Morgan of the War Eagles. Had 11 points, also figured in on the boards. Lucas Bennett had 6 points and probably as many rebounds as that, maybe even more. He might have had double digits in rebounds.
He had double digits in rebounds. I had him with 11.
Scott Tuning with 5. The senior helping run the floor, too, Jordan DeGraff. had 6 points. Now for the Riverside Military Academy Eagles, their leading scorers Adrian Humphrey with 17. Tarvin Dukes with a double-double in limited playing time, Dick. He had a bunch of rebounds, had 16 points.
He played 2.5 quarters. Of course, he wasn't much help to them when he was sitting on the bench, but when he was in the game, he was quite a factor.
Huge factor.
And then when he fouled out with about 4:35 to go in the game, that hurt Riverside a lot.
I wrote down 4:38, so yeah, he missed most of the game today.
He missed the entire second quarter. He had to sit down with about 1:18 to go in the first quarter when he picked up his 3rd foul.
Well, maybe not most of the game, but about half the game he missed.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's a pretty big factor for military, Riverside Military. They got to keep the players on the court.
Brandon Taylor had 8 points for the Riverside Military Academy Eagles. John Kim came in with a couple of keyboards, had 4 points for him. Austin Shea hit 3 free throws, 1, 2, 3, and didn't score the rest of the way. So that was another factor for Riverside. They only had a couple of guys that scored, whereas Chestatee sort of spread it around a little bit. But it was only a 6-point game, and it certainly could have gone either way.
Could have gone either way. I thought for a minute we were going to have overtime again in this one like we had in that JV game.
A happy day for the War Eagles. Their JV team won in 4 overtime, 74-70. So it was a good afternoon for the War Eagles. Riverside, of course, they played them tight. So the Eagles, and once again, Dick, this wasn't a league game. Riverside's a single-A school now.
Well, they fell.
And Chestatee AAA.
Yeah, they fell on the season to 7 and 9, but it doesn't count in the standings for their league, as you say. Chestatee goes up to 4 and 16. 2 big victories over the weekend for them to make them feel better. And when you got a young team, you want to push toward the end and look for improvement, and that's what I think they're finding here at Chestatee.
Of course, tournament time comes around and you get hot.
Who knows?
Who knows? All right, our next scheduled game is going to be the East Hall and Gainesville boys, and they're in different leagues this time, but you know it's going to be a packed gym, Dick, when those two play.
Always is. That's always a lot of fun seeing those teams play.
All right, that's our story of the day. As we said, they win the JV game in 4 overtimes, Chestatee does, and the final varsity once again, 55-49, War Eagles over the regular Eagles. From our buddy Dick Horde and Jimmy Giles, I'm Gary Glenn. You've been watching the Hall County Sports Television Game of the Week.
Sports action, weddings, corporate training films, grand openings, aerial videography, corporate employee safety films, real estate, installation, music videos, scripts, satellite uplinks, and corporate television commercials are just a few of the services our company offers, from planning to final project. We're a full-service production company. If you want it on film, there's only one company to call. North Georgia Productions, a full-service production company with one-on-one editing capabilities for our clients. Call 770-297-0528 and let us mail you a demo of our work. That's 770-297-0528, or just send us email at northgaproductions@charter.net.
Fast, friendly, and knowledgeable staff. You'll find all that and more at Riverside Pharmacy. At Riverside Pharmacy, you'll be treated like an individual, not just another face in the crowd. We combine that old-fashioned treatment with modern technology to provide you with the best possible care. We also offer custom medications with our on-site compounding lab. And don't forget to visit the Gift Nook for that unique and unusual gift. All first-quality greeting cards are just $1. Choose a pharmacy you can trust. Riverside Pharmacy. Modern technology, hometown traditions. 935 Green Street in Gainesville, 770-532-6253.
Riverside Military Academy, a premier college preparatory school for boys in grades 7 through 12, is now accepting qualified day students. Call today to see how Riverside helps young men succeed in academics, athletics, and leadership development.